So now I'm gonna show you guys a second replay, but in this game, we're gonna play a different type of item build. We're gonna play a more supportive style Legion Commander, and I'm just gonna try to show you how you should execute that one. Because right now it was very aggressive, you know, great early game, pickups, we're stomping the game. But in this game, I'm more so gonna play around my cores rather than for myself. So I just wanna showcase to you what the difference is. I think I take the same skill build this game again with the early W, which is what you should do always if you're looking to easily trade against heroes where you can purge their spell. So okay, same item build and skill build as before, or same item build rather. I do have a Shaker in my lane, which is not the best laner with Legion, and I make a very big mistake here. So I lane against an Abaddon who has an Orb of Venom and he goes his passive. I don't purge myself on the third hit, which is very bad. If I did, it would have been a lot better for me. But this way I lost a lot of HP. I end up using a Tango and a Salve before the lane even starts, and they didn't use anything. They just used right click, so that's really bad of me. I should have definitely purged and then just fought back. Like here I'm gonna start doing it properly. You know, we Fisher, I purge myself, I start hitting them back, which is great. So now we have money for a Quelling Blade. Nothing too crazy. We're gonna look to push in the lane. Maybe we can get level 2 before them. Most likely we will. We do. So now we have the passive again, so maybe we can try to, you know, abuse the passive trick. We start getting the nice on the tower together. Probably gonna buy a stick, yeah. So usually you have Quelling Blade stick into, you know, your next items. Also, Morphling is a pretty weak hero, so I kinda wanna just keep running at him when possible, at least in the early levels. I should look, oh, he killed him. Yeah, I should look to the nice on creeps here, that's good. We get all the CS, not very educational. There we go. We once again, we got the deny on the creep, simply because we're creep aggroing. As you can look here. Actually, I don't even know if I clicked him, I think the creeps were already hitting me. No, I did click him, I right click my creep, I proc my passive on the second hit, boom. We get the deny, feels good, man. In this game also we have a CM aura. I don't know if I go a 1-1-1 build here or 0-2-1. I think I should go 0-2-1. The only reason why I may go 1-1-1 is to get damage. No, again, we go this 0-2-1 build. I look to pull. I do get one range creep on it. I run at the Morphling on the tower because I feel great. Even if I do eat a tower hit or two, I get all this HP regen from my spell, which is great. So here we get boots. And here I say, oh, this guy is weak. We should keep running at him. You know, we just go. We have 2 heroes in a Fisher. Even though we don't kill him, we pressure him, which is great. Game continues, nothing too crazy. We pull our creeps back. We're gonna get a free range deny once again. Could do the same thing here, but no, I wanna play more aggressive. I keep running at them. Swap targets to Abaddon once he strengths more. Get the last hit. I should definitely look to creep aggro here and deny some creeps. I don't know why I didn't do it. I guess I got too horny for all these creep kills. Anyway, it's going well right now. Shaker is ganking middle, so I know I'm alone. But once again, Legion is a very strong and durable hero, even when outnumbered, if you are playing a good lane. We keep healing ourselves. This guy is dead on a Abaddon. We keep hitting. Bounties are spawning, so we go for that. I put Blades of Attack on a courier. We pressure him, we back up. Purge ourselves. Quick pause. So here, I don't really want to pull the lane back. Here, I kind of just want to run at him or push the lane. Because right now we have a siege creep, okay? We want to look to abuse that. It's really important. We end up getting our phase boots. They're coming with the courier right now. Got ourselves a raindrop too to just, you know, be more durable in the lane. Nothing too crazy going on. Gonna skip ahead a bit. I don't think there's anything crazy that you guys haven't seen yet. I've talked about all the tricks with the creep aggroing, pulling it back, looking over to your other lanes. You know, if your other lanes need you, just be aware and ready to go over to those lanes and help your other cores. Once again, we queue up the Windlace because, as I've said before many times now, it is such a great item. We again have this casual bracer, gives you more HP and everything. And so like I said in this game, why do I not go Blink Blade Mail in this game? Because I don't really like it. Also in this game, I don't need to really catch for our team. I have a Shaker who's doing pretty well, who can initiate or counter-initiate. I have a Void who can initiate or counter-initiate. I have Odie who can save us, and they all have a good game. So I would rather play behind my Void and Odie and make their game easier by enabling them to jump in and hit the enemy team. So this game I'm looking, okay, what is good for us? Should I go Medallion first? Should I go Vlad's first? Pipe? And I just look at the heroes and I'm like, yeah, Pipe is pretty good. They do have some physical damage in their team with Lycan and Kunkka. But Pipe still has the most value, I think, in this game. It makes it really easy for me to frontline, not initiate, but frontline, because most of their burst damage is magic. Torrent, Bode, Abba spells, Willow spells, Adaptive Strike. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do that. Here I creep aggro to make the creeps hit me. Not only does it make me proc my passive more often, but it also means that my creeps won't die. They're pushing top, it seems too hard to defend, so we start pushing bottom. I think the Lycan should have died down here. I remember talking about it here, but here I hear that there's a TP coming, so I back up a bit. I'm getting close to my hood, and I think I will send it out pretty soon, like about now. Sadly, I couldn't quite get my duel off. I was a little late to the fight. So we have hood now. I TP tier 2. A little late to this fight, I think, one more time. Anyway, we have a fight here. I have Purge. And make sure you let your team know that you have Purge, okay? Like, reinforce your team. I tell him, keep fighting. I can help you. It's okay. I can Purge you, you know? So he's not afraid of this next stun. Like, he knows I'm there. Boom. I get the Purge off just barely. But it's the reason why he gets to stay alive. We time walk in, we time walk out. Not too much happens from this fight, lots of spells being used, nobody dies. We have our Pipe, we have Max W, we have overwhelming odds ready, which feels good. Also in terms of talent, I think the XP talent is nearly always better. I used to be in favor of the strength talent, but I think XP gain is just superior. Because your other talents are so good that it just feels great. So here, like I said before, we have Pipe, we find this guy. We won't sadly... Like here, I fucked up a bit. I don't know if we would have made... I don't know if we would kill him if I'm more aware. So, once I hear the Willow ulti here, I need to be ready with my Purge on whoever needs it the most to kill him or to stay alive. Because here, I'm late on it. I remember this. Like here, I could Purge any of these 3 heroes. Definitely Odie. I'm not sure if we would kill him. Potentially. But anyway, like... I'm like at least 1 second late on this Purge. I used my Pipe also very early, so this fight wasn't played very well. But now they have no Lycan form, they have no Terrorize, so we're just gonna go mid tower. I tank a bit, there's some shit going on, can't reach duel because we're brambled. We have a Purge soon in order to give us more damage. No need though, we end up winning the duel. Keep purging your cores to make them stay, you know, more durable, higher HP. We OD ulti on the TP, but we sadly miss a little bit. So now I'm gonna look at my next item, and I really like Solar Crest here. Like I said, Legion is so versatile when it comes to your items. Maybe sometimes you want BKB, sometimes you want Blink, sometimes an Aghanims in mid-game can be good. Sometimes you want Vlad's. But Solar Crest is very good with and against Void, and also when you play with and against Odie. If you play against Odie, you could use an aggressive Solar Crest to drop his attack speed. When you play with these heroes, I can either buff them, I can buff my Void in the Chrono so he deals more damage, or I can use it aggressively on the guy we're hitting. When you play against these high HP cores, Solar Crest Medallion is so strong because most high HP cores don't have the highest armor, so it, you know, the amount of damage you get is super high. But now, like I said it before, you're mainly gonna try to see me play around my cores rather than away from them. So what happens here is that we're a little late to this top fight, I think, but we're gonna end up cleaning up house here. I use my Pipe, you know, we're basically just cleaning because they all went on the Void, and boom, easy fight for us. We didn't even do anything crazy. We all just ended up being in the right place at the right time. Some stuff happening bottom, we're a bit late. We're getting close to our Solar Crystal, which is gonna make us feel a lot better too. So here, 400 gold away right now. And once we have the Solar Crest, it's gonna be very apparent how we play the game and how you wanna play the game when you do go these items. So here we go on this guy. I purge myself so that we can get over and get the kill on him. Sadly, we grief me and don't let me get the duel, even though I say, hey, I wanna duel him. Gonna buy the Solar Crest in a moment. This is pretty greedy. Luckily, we did kill the Morph, otherwise I don't know. It was greedy either way. I felt it too. Like, going in here was so greedy. I was like, okay, do I send the courier here to the bottom secret shop and then send it to myself? No, I'm gonna be a greedy, you know, ass and go here. But luckily, with this build, you are super tanky. I need to swap in my stick. Do I do it? Yes, I do. So what's gonna happen here? They Yule, they Bramble. I get my Purge off. They mess up a bit here. But anyway, I get to run. I use my pipe. I have all these things on me. Okay, stun pops. When the stun is over, I'm gonna use my odds to give myself some move speed. We're still alive because we have high armor, we have high magic resistance. We do this, we get a force staff, we purge ourselves. And now this fight is super good. They used Lycan form, Lycan BKB. They used Bedlam and all of the Willow spells. So okay, now as you can see, we ran away, but now we're ready to turn. I crest my OD to make him stronger. I have a purge soon as well, and I let him know. I tell him right here, I will purge you. Don't be afraid. Because here, I don't want him to astral himself. Okay? I want him to astral the enemy so he can keep fighting. So here, whatever. I purge him, he doesn't get stunned. And again, I just stay in range, you know? I don't go too far in, but I don't go too far out either. I purge my OD, I solar crest my OD, and now he just hits so fast. I give them 140 plus, what is it, 80 attack speed. Potentially 220 attack speed for a short period of time, which is really strong. So here, we're gonna hit the creeps, which is gonna allow us to gain our HP back up. Boom, boom, boom. We're nearly full again. We start running bottom. So here again, I purge my guy because he got time dilated. We solar crest him. I duel him, which is maybe not the best idea. I think I should have played a bit more passive here. But let's see what happens. We're terrorized, so no pipe is out yet. I get to pipe in a moment on Void. There we go. I have a purge ready, so I purge him again. I crest him as well. So I look to disengage and stay safe. Void dies, but again, we're gonna get to clean up. My OD is coming. At least I think we clean up here. Boom. He drops the hammer. I'm gonna solar crest him. I'm gonna purge him. He's gonna deal a lot of damage, and we just keep fighting. Now we keep going. We just right click because we're strong enough. Boom, we feel good. OD with an ultra kill. Keep solar cresting when we're pushing. And if you want to heal up with Legion, like, just go to a neutral camp and hit. And also, the way you want to farm, you want to keep as many creeps alive as possible for the longest amount of time, so you keep on proccing this faster. That's why you don't see me kill this creep instantly, or this creep instantly. I switch targets to give myself the highest amount of chance to proc my spell and get this damage done and lifesteal back. Just another like small efficiency tip. Now we go Vlads. We're just gonna go all out on our cores. Our cores are too strong, so we wanna play off the fact that they are so strong and make them even stronger. So here they wanna go. We could turn this. I don't know why we're not turning it. I mean, Void isn't here yet, that's why. So here I start pinging. I offensively crest the guy. I should purge myself here and duel. No, I don't duel because I hit the terrorize, so I dodge it. Now I'm gonna go for the duel. Not sure if we get this duel kill because the bolt buff is so strong. Anyway, they're using all their spells. Very good chrono. Pipe is used. I can purge one of them again, at least after the Yule. Great Echo Slam because we're all fighting together. I purge myself, solar crest on him. And okay, we feel decent. So what happens next? We go Roche, again, spam your solar crest on the Roche. Spam press the attack on someone, keep hitting the Roche on. We only have 46 dual damage, but the game is going great. Dual damage is sometimes not that relevant. The more the better, of course, but you know, think about the bigger picture. I'm running bottom as there might be a fight for my team. Cancel the Morphling. I purge my Void aggressively just so he deals more damage. I guess I was terrorized, otherwise I don't know why I was so far back. I'm gonna crest and pipe my Void. He's crested, I eat the Yule, so no Yule on Willow right now. Another purge, we get the dual win. Keep cresting our cores, and I think the game is kind of over. Okay, so that was the second game, where I kind of show you guys like how to play with a different type of item build. And now there's gonna be something else that I want to show you guys, or a few small things that I want to tell you guys, because common mistakes I see people do in Legion. Just buying the same items every game. Like going blink blade mail every game. It's not how Dota works. Dota is very versatile. If you're a good player, you need to adjust your hero, you need to adjust your item build, and you need to adjust the way you play. Another thing that I see people do a lot is wasting duel. Don't just blink in and duel a support because he's low HP and you want the duel damage. It's very likely that your team needs your duel for a core. Even though you see this free duel damage on a support, like if it's just a pick-off, and then the fight is over, or the gank is over, then do it. But if it's a team fight and the support is dead already, don't duel him. Especially if the fight is going well for you. You could hold this duel for a core, get your duel damage anyway, because you're gonna win the duel against the core, instead of wasting it on the support. It's really bad. You need to be aware and conscious about it. Like, I've played this hero a lot. I've over 300 games with this hero. I have like 2,000 duel wins or something. I have 2.6k duel wins on my Arcana. Like, there's a lot more to this hero than you may think. Also, over the talents, I've only talked about the level 10 talent. I think in most games you want to go XP, attack speed, moment of proc chance, and the 25 talent I think depends a lot. If you're having a great game and you may have to carry in the late game, duel damage bonus can be good for you. But you need to be winning those duels, like, for sure. And you already need to have a good amount of duel damage in order to go ahead for it. Depress the attack talent is also amazing. If you have one or two more cores that abuse it, like that use the attack speed well, or the purge, or if you play against, let's say, like some AoE spell, let's say you play against Tidehunter, Magnus, where you can purge multiple people, definitely go for Depress the attack. It is... Most of Legion's talents are really strong. Sometimes I have played around with the overwhelming odds talent on 15, especially when I play against Meepo. When I play against Meepo, I like to go Veil, and I go to 15 talent, because it actually gives you a very good timing. I'm just going to show you the difference real quick. So we're going to do this, and now I'm just going to show you. If I just use my Q like this, it's 430 damage already, okay? This is without using Veil and without the talent. 430. I can't even heal them, like, I don't know, this is some weird ass bug. Let's kill them. So 430 damage, that's already like a lot of damage. So let's take the talent. And you get this pretty fast because you do have this XP talent on 10. 430, boom, 580. That's 150 damage increase already. And now you veil it on top, 700 damage on a Meepo. You take, of course he doesn't have items right now. Let's give him some shit that he may have. He's gonna have this, he's gonna have an E-Blade, and then let's give him an ultimate orb, okay? Because he's going Hex or Skadi or... What do I know? Or whatever. Let's kill this real quick. It really is a lot of damage. And also remember, Veil isn't only good for you. It might be good for your team too. Maybe you have a Lina, I don't know, a Zeus in your team, a Storm. It's so much damage. This is 700 damage by you only hitting Meepo. And the Meepos are often together in a fight, like this is not too unrealistic. Imagine adding like 1 or 2 more heroes into this. Okay? Imagine adding like more heroes into this. Boom. 1k damage. Of course there was a wave, but just think about it. Dota is so open when it comes to item builds, it is crazy. Now I'm gonna talk about some other items that are okay on the hero, and you should just feel it out, and I'll tell you like my favorite items in general. I think BKB is oftentimes very good on this hero, just like many heroes in Dota. But like I said, the most common items that I usually have in a game, it's gonna look something like this. And now I decide, is it like, do I need to help my team? Should I build for myself? So how do I go? And then if I play for myself, it might look something like this. Blade Mail Blink into BKB. And now it kind of depends. Sometimes you want AC. Sometimes you might need a Linken's Breaker, a Linken's Break. Because if you go this build, you're very reliant on duel and probably dueling one of their cores. So you might need a Diffusal Blade. Or you might need a Halberd to break the Linken Sphere. If you have a good game with good damage, buy an Aghanims. If you play against a team that has a lot of saves, aka they can ruin your duel, if you have okay damage already, buy an Aghs. So let's say I play against a lineup where there's a Winter Wyvern or maybe not Winter Wyvern, let's say Shadow Demon. Okay, let's say there's a Shadow Demon in the game. Okay, let's say you play against all these saves, or if you go in with the duel, it's very easy for you to die. You can go in with the duel, and now only you can hit him, of course. But let's say they disrupt him. You still have so much time in order to win this duel. And even though they save him, they cannot kill you in return because you're invincible. Only the guy that you go on can threaten you at all. I mean, this guy has 4 hearts. Let's give him 2 hearts, okay? So you go on him, they disrupt him right away. But like I said, this is really good. In order for them to keep him alive, they need to use all these spells. But he may still end up dying. And they can't touch you. So Ags is very good when you play against saves, or when you already have a lot of damage and you want to secure your progression in the game, okay? When you have good damage, Ags becomes so much better. Like, the more damage, the better Ags is, because you will keep on winning these duels. And they can't really do much about it, because you're invincible, you're gonna have magic, you're gonna be BKB'd basically, because that's the other effect of Scepter, that you're BKB'd during it. Let's see. Also, the more duel damage you have, the better attack speed and crit become. So like buying a Daedalus can be good. I do like Bloodthorn more. If I have a really good game, one of my last items will be Bloodthorn. Not only because it gives you crit, but also because it's a Linken's Break, okay? And oftentimes you will need at least 1 Linken's Break in the team. That's why oftentimes heroes such as Zeus, Skyrav are very good to play. Okay, I mean, Zeus is probably one of the best heroes to play with Legion. Skyrav overall throughout the game. But when it comes to breaking Linken's, it's often very nice if you play with a hero that can break it for you. Because sometimes you don't really want to buy this Halberd or a Force Staff or a Diffusal just to break those items, okay? Other items you can buy in late game is Satanic. Like if you have if you have a good amount of dual damage, Satanic becomes so strong. Because let's make a guy like hit me a lot. Let's say I don't even have duel. I don't even need to duel, okay? Let's just say I hit this guy. Look how much I heal because of my passive and my Satanic. Not only will you heal this much in your duel, but if you just stay alive and you get to fight back, you deal so much damage. Like, look. I'm not even using it. So like there's items that become exponentially better with the more dual damage you have. It's attack speed, it's crit, and it's lifesteal. So you kind of need to understand the game in terms of what you need. So other than those items, what can be good? Sometimes a Shadow Blade in order to help you, continue getting those dual wins can be great. So let's look at another build, one that we just played in a way, which is the supportive build, where you would more so go something like these items. Once again, it's a kind of cookie cutter. And now you look. I saw a guy in a pub the other day. He would go Medallion into Vlad's and then Solar Crest. And this was actually surprisingly good. I didn't know it was this good. Even though this item has been nerfed a lot, getting armor and mana regen on Legion is nice, not only for yourself, but it turns nicely later on because you can buff your cores. But you can always use this item aggressively to win your duel. And once again, if you do use Medallion, you can purge yourself after, and you're not affected by the minus armor part. Vlad's, like you can't really go wrong with Vlad's as long as you have cores that can play for it. Then he went Solar Crest, and then, you can buy whatever items you want. Maybe now you want a Blink Dagger, maybe a Pipe is good for you. Just kind of look at the game and see what's good for you, and play around the different item builds and the different skill builds on this hero. Because as I've been saying many times, this hero is more versatile than people think. And there are other heroes in the game like this. I think it's the same with Nature's Prophet. That hero has so many item builds. It is crazy. Like, it nearly goes into like hundreds of different item builds. Other than that, I don't know if I'm missing anything. Sometimes Armlet can be pretty good, even though I don't buy it as often nowadays. Simply because I think it's harder to play it that way right now. Like, if you go an aggressive build, then you're either going Blink, Blade Mail, or you're gonna go Armlet, Blink. I view Armlet as like the more aggressive Blade Mail. Because it also helps you win duels, but in a different way. It just makes you more tanky, and it makes you a lot stronger. So Blade Mail gives you damage in your duel by your enemy hitting you, okay? That's the bonus damage from Blade Mail. But Armlet just makes you more survivable. It makes you lifesteal more because you're stronger, and it makes you deal more damage. And especially when you have Armlet, a skill build where you max press the attack at moment of courage is really good. So if you are looking to go Armlet, I would advise you to keep your Q at level 1 or 2, and then maxing out these spells. Unless you play against a push lineup, then you definitely want to max overwhelming odds. So this game I'm looking, okay, what is good for us? Should I go Medallion first? Should I go Vlad's first? Pipe? And I just look at the heroes and I'm like, yeah, Pipe is pretty good. They do have some physical damage in their team with Lycan and Kunkka. But Pipe still has the most value, I think, in this game. It makes it really easy for me to frontline, not initiate, but frontline, because most of their burst damage is magic. Torrent, Bode, Abba spells, Willow spells, Adaptive Strike. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna do that. Like I said, Legion is so versatile when it comes to your items. Maybe sometimes you want BKB, sometimes you want Blink, sometimes an Aghanims in mid-game can be good. Sometimes you want Vlads. But Solar Crest is very good with and against Void. And also when you play with and against OD. If you play against OD, you could use an aggressive Solar Crest to drop his attack speed. When you play with these heroes, I can either buff them, I can buff my Void into Chrono so he deals more damage, or I can use it aggressively on the guy we're hitting. When you play against these high HP cores, Solar Crest Medallion is so strong because most high HP cores don't have the highest armor. So, the amount of damage you get is super high. And if you want to heal up with Legion, like just go to a neutral camp and hit. And also the way you want to farm, you want to keep as many creeps alive as possible for the longest amount of time. So you keep on proccing this faster. That's why you don't see me kill this creep instantly or this creep instantly. I switch targets to give myself the highest amount of chance to proc my spell and get this damage done and lifesteal back. And now you look, I saw a guy in a pub the other day. He would go Medallion into Vlad's and then Solar Crest. And this was actually surprisingly good. I didn't know it was this good. Even though this item has been nerfed a lot, getting armor and mana regen on Legion is nice, not only for yourself, but it turns nicely later on because you can buff your cores. But you can always use this item aggressively to win your duel. And once again, if you do use Medallion, you can purge yourself after, and you're not affected by the minus armor part. Okay, I don't know if I missed anything. I want you guys to make sure to comment down below if there's anything I missed, if there's anything you liked in this video. Did you like the fact that I watched replays over playing my own game? Like how was that for you guys? Was that good? Was it bad? Was there anything I missed? Like I said, myself in collaboration with my partners over at BITucational, we're gonna do a lot more of these. Hopefully this is gonna be professional, helpful for you guys. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's any heroes you want me to make educationals for, tutorials for, or maybe item builds or items in general, or usages of map movement, then, let me know. Comment down below, message me on Twitter, whatever it may be. And yeah, other than that, I just hope you guys enjoy this video and that this content is helpful for you. So, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.